Oral questions. The Honourable Member for Burnaby, New Westminster.
Now, Sheila Fraser didn't pull punches when she was investigating Liberal corruption during the sponsorship scandal. She's a Canadian hero, and she's been clear on the Conservatives' Unfair Elections Act. She calls it an attack on democracy. Now, she's particularly troubled by limitations imposed on the Chief Electoral Officer's independence. Quote, independent officers of Parliament and the government is now restricting what they can say. It's just so inappropriate, unquote. Does the minister finally understand his changes are inappropriate and unfair, and will he withdraw his attack on democracy?
The Honourable Minister of State for Democratic Reform.
Mr. Speaker, we already knew Elections Canada's position on this. We just disagree with it. Elections Canada and the government disagree on the view that Canadians should present ID when they vote. And I think the everyday Canadian voter has no problem presenting that ID. It is a reasonable position. It is common sense, and the Canadian people support it. Thank you.
The Honourable Member for Burnaby, New Westminster.
The minister should stop attacking Sheila Fraser and chief electoral officers from across the country and witnesses as well, and he should start listening to Canadians, Mr. Speaker. Now, the minister has been answering questions about Sheila Fraser's stinging criticism by attacking this trusted public figure. We're seeing this again now. He's trying to demonize Elections Canada and attack the credibility of Sheila Fraser. Now, Sheila Fraser deserves our country's thanks. She stood up against Liberal corruption, and she's getting shameful treatment by the Conservatives. Will the minister now stand up and apologize to Sheila Fraser for his inappropriate comments?
The Honourable Minister of State.
Speaker, it is entirely appropriate for an elected government to, based on reason and common sense, disagree with Elections Canada. Elections Canada serves Parliament, not the other way around. That's the way it works in a democracy. Elected officials listen to the views of all Canadians and then make decisions in their interests. That's what we've done with the Fair Elections Act. It's based on common sense, it's reason, and the Canadian people support it.
L'honorable député de Burnaby, New Westminster.
Alors, l'ex-vérificatrice générale du Canada, Sheila Fraser, qui a mis au grand jour le scandale libéral des commandites, estime que C-23 constitue une attaque contre la démocratie canadienne. Quand c'était le temps de taper avec raison sur les libéraux, l'actuel ministre de la Réforme démocratique a évoqué le nom de l'ex-vérificatrice générale à 65 reprises dans cette Chambre. Mais aujourd'hui, en Chambre, ils prétendent qu'elle n'existe plus. Est-ce que le ministre va écouter Sheila Fraser et retirer son projet de loi?
The Honourable Minister of State.
On a déjà écouté Élections Canada, mais nous ne sommes pas d'accord avec leur proposition. Quand Élections Canada dit que les gens devraient pouvoir voter sans identification, on n'est pas d'accord. Ce n'est pas qu'on n'a pas écouté, on a bien écouté. C'est à cause du fait qu'on a écouté qu'on n'est pas d'accord avec les propositions d'Élections Canada. Nous avons une loi qui est raisonnable, qui a de gros bon sens et que les Canadiens en sont d'accord.